title contest. There we go.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Darren. Yes, the final fight of the night, Matchroom Fight Camp. As I said, this one is going to be in full darkness with the house lit up, London in the background, probably a few fireworks going off, which we've got up her sleeve as well, and a bit of Sweet Caroline before the ring walks for the main event. A fight that everybody's talking about, debating backwards and forwards. Sam Eggington against Ted Cheeseman for the IBF International Super Welterweight Championship. It is a great fight. When you think Sam, 26 I believe, Sam, have I got that right? 24, Ted as well. Unbelievable the fights that these guys have been in their career so far, and to think that they're in this kind of fight at such a young age. We expect this one to be an absolute cracker. Top 10 in the world rankings on the line as well. Sam, we'll start with you. Great night in Italy. You know, at the end of last year, completely transformed your career. I guess you're protecting that world ranking now. You know, Ted's looking to try and take that from you, but you look in great shape, ready to go, kicking off the first main event of week 1 at Fight Camp.
Yeah, like you say, Italy was a great, you know, adventure, I suppose. You know, we went over there, you know, with a chip on the shoulder and thought, you know, we had to get this one done and get it done right, you know, to get us back where we needed to be. We've done that. We've come back, and you know, this is what's next. So yeah, I'm excited. As soon as I heard about these back garden brawls, you know, I rang John. I said, look, we need to.
You probably had a few before.
Yeah, well, it's not getting paid as much, I suppose. You know, I said to John, you need to get on the phone to someone and see if we can get on one of them, you know, as fast as possible. So to get on one and headline the first one, you know, I'm over the moon with. It's a good fight, but it's one that I believe I can win and look good in. So yeah, it all stands for a good night.
You turned pro with a very limited amateur career, if at all, and you know, you got thrown in the deep end in prize fighter. You won British, Commonwealth, European Championships. You stepped up. You got beat. You came back again. You got beat. You came back again. Yeah. Do you feel like, you know, even at 26, which is such a young age, fighters not expecting to peak till their late 20s even, that you are still learning and improving? I've been hearing great things about your sparring in this camp with Liam Smith as well.
Yeah, like you say, I mean, I think a lot of people put a lot into a loss. You know, you can lose and you can come back. You know, history tells you that. So, you know, a lot of people put into a loss, maybe pack it in or do something else. But yeah, the losses in the wins, we've had big nights, we've had, you know, bad nights, but it all stands for a good book. But yeah, it's just something that, you know, it don't define me. I am still learning, I am still getting better, and I'm getting bigger and stronger. So yeah, I feel good. You know, the weight's well, training's gone well, and you know, Saturday night should be a good night.
Ted, this is a massive opportunity for you after a rough 18 months. I mean, when you look back and think, you know, your last 3 fights against Scott Fitzgerald, Kieran Conway, Sergio Garcia, winless in those 3, but you know, coming off great performances in them. A lot of people felt like you beat Scott Fitzgerald. I believe you certainly beat Kieran Conway. Sergio Garcia was a bad performance by your own admissions as well. But what a chance for you at 24 years of age to enter that world top 10 and completely transform the path of your career.
Yeah, it just shows if you stay driving for your targets and pushing and staying determined, you'll get your opportunities you need, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to refresh my career and push on.
A lot of people talking about this fight being a war and everybody expects it to be toe-to-toe. We saw you box off the back foot against Fitzgerald and do very well in that fight. People think you might do the same in this fight as well. Are you going to mix it up? Are you expected to go to war with Sam Eggington as well, but also box the right fight to win?
You look at Sam, and obviously, like, you know what you get with Sam, and most of the time you know what you get with me. But for me, it's I get in the ring, I have a couple of rounds, sort of feeling it out and working it out, and then whatever I feel is going to be best for me to give me the best chance of winning. That's the way I'll box.
You made some comments about your size. You don't believe that Sam is big or strong enough for 154 pounds. You look in tremendous shape. We've seen the pictures in camp as well. Do you feel like your strength at the weight will be a big factor in defeating Sam Eggington on Saturday?
Yeah, what people don't realise is I'm still young, I'm still a baby, I'm 24, but I'm maturing all the time, and over these 18 months, like you say, I've been maturing and learning a lot and working on stuff, and I've had a lot of time to work on things. When everything's going right, you're not working on stuff, you're just cruising by. But now I've been working on a lot of things, being very negative on stuff I've been doing, so making sure it's all perfect. And I believe I've matured, I'm stronger, I'm a man now, and I just believe Sam was a massive bolter, but he ain't as dominant at light middle.
How much do you want this on Saturday? How important is this for your career and your life? You know, this is a must-win fight for Ted Cheeseman under the lights at Maskell's. No O2 Arena, no your lot coming down from Bermondsey to make some noise. It's just raw and ready and a must-win fight. Are you ready to go to the deepest depths to get victory on Saturday?
Yeah, 100%. And everyone's going on about the fight camp of boring and like in a hotel and weird in the back garden. For me, this is the best possible situation I could have. I've lived a very active life, so for the lockdown I've had no distractions. I've had the best camp I've ever had as a pro. Being in a hotel for 4 days before the fight is perfect, because I'm usually running around like a lunatic, dropping tickets off, picking up money, and I'm just focused on the fight. And I think, like you said, if you look at my pictures and my training and you speak to Tony and the boys in the gym, I've never been so determined and to get the win and in such a good shape. So I'm just looking forward to Saturday night now.
Sam, finally to you. You've been to the depths many times. Are you ready to do it again? You still have that hunger when it gets tough? Like I said, no crowds, no people cheering you on. It's just going to be down to your soul to get through and dig deep. Are you ready for Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm 100% ready. I'm not going to throw any cliches at you, but yeah, I'm ready. You know, it's all the same to me. Like I said before, I do it in my back garden if I got paid, you know, with no one watching. So your back garden is just a bigger, posher back garden. You know, so I'm happy to do it there.
Good stuff, guys. Well, listen, thank you both for taking this fight, because again, you know, it's always difficult putting two guys in who we, you know, work with and we care about together. But the stage is set for both of you on Saturday night. The opportunity is there. Go and grab it with both hands. Fight camp, main event, week 1 IBF International Super Welterweight Championship. Sam Eggington against Ted Cheeseman, ready for a war at the Matchroom Square Gardens. Over to you guys. Before we go, sorry, one head-to-head, final head-to-head. Just one to the front, please, boys.
One to the back of the room, Sam. Switch that leg. Perfect.
Well done, gents. Thank you.
Can you go to Andrew for me, please?